Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on November 15, 2022. COP27, without Greta, activists make waves at climate summit. Why did Zelensky want a watermelon in Kherson? Marjorie Taylor Greene calls for GOP, civil war, after midterms failure. The Independent, Greene, any McCarthy challenge would be bad strategy. The Hill, Marjorie Taylor Greene breaks with far-right allies on McCarthy challenge. Axios, Marjorie Taylor Greene says Shush is ready for a GOP civil war. Business Insider, Marjorie Taylor Greene supports Kevin McCarthy for House Speaker. COP27, war causing huge release of climate-warming gas, claims Ukraine. Writer Roberto Saviano goes on trial for comments about Italy's PM. The Guardian, press freedom fears as Italian PM Meloni takes Saviano to trial. The Local Italy's PM Meloni sues Gomorrah writer in libel drama over refugee rescue. Michelle Obama admits to hating her appearance in new book. The Guardian, Michelle Obama says 2016 U.S. election defeat still hurts. Evening Standard, Michelle Obama names her current favorite TV shows and music. The Independent, Michelle Obama, being kind to myself is a challenge. University of Virginia shooting, suspect caught after 3 football players shot dead. Sky News, coach, slain Virginia football players were all good kids. The Independent, University of Virginia shooting, student held after 3 killed in gun attack. Evening Standard, Virginia shooting, student held over killing of 3 university athletes. Humanitarian lawyer cycles home to Edinburgh from Ukraine. Ukraine war, US and Russian spy chiefs meet face-to-face in Turkey. BBC, CIA director meets Russian counterpart as US denies secret peace talks. The Guardian, CIA director meets Russia's top spy chief for secret Ukraine talks. The Telegraph, CIA chief meets Russian counterpart to discuss nuclear weapons in Ukraine, prisoners, France 24. France 24 English, CIA director warns Russia against use of nuclear weapons. Zelensky tells G20 leaders Ukraine war must and can be ended, now. Family, horrified, by video of sledgehammer killing of Wagner Group defector. The Guardian, Ukraine war, Wagner chief Prigozhin defends brutal killing video. BBC, Telegram channel with Wagner Group ties shows apparent sledgehammer killing of alleged defector to Ukrainian side. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, Russian prisoner turned Wagner mercenary brutally executed while trying to desert. The Telegraph, video appears to show Russian mercenaries executing one of their own. Midterm elections, live, Republicans 1 seat away from retaking House with slim majority. The Independent, Democrats have retained the U.S. Senate. American voters have opted for stability. The Guardian, GOP on cusp of retaking House control with slim majority. The Independent, Democrats will have to balance rhetoric and reality post-midterms. Financial Times, the GOP's lost independence, WWII. Dallas Airshow crash, victims in collision of World War II planes identified. BBC, 2 World War II aircraft explode after colliding mid-air during the Dallas Airshow. The Independent, what are investigators looking for to determine the cause of 2 planes colliding? CBS DFW, 6 killed when vintage aircraft collide at Dallas Airshow. Chimp shares object, showing behaviour thought to be unique to humans. Sky News, cool leaf. Study records chimp showing off object in human-like way. The Guardian, chimpanzees show objects to others, just like humans to simply grab attention. Study. World population to hit 8 billion, as projections reveal where is growing the fastest. Limit of 1.5°C global heating is at risk, Alok Sharma warns at COP27. The Guardian, COP27, fears of compromise on key 1.5°C global temperature issue. BBC, UN investigates allegations of Egypt surveillance at COP27. DW, English, UN climate talks enter home stretch split over money. Al Monitor, Egypt battles climate change as world's eyes turn to COP27. Rishi Sunak says Russia must get out of Ukraine and end barbaric war as he confronts Putin's officials at G20 summit. Sky News, Rishi Sunak to unequivocally condemn Russia's war in Ukraine at G20 summit. The Independent, Putin's regime will hear the chorus of global opposition to its actions. Gov. UK, The Brief, Putin gone AWOL, Euractiv.com. EURACTIV, Sunak to condemn, pariah state, Russia at G20 over Ukraine war. As the 8 billionth child is born, who were 5th, 6th and 7th? BBC, how has the world's population grown since 1950? Global development. The Guardian, the world population passes 8 billion today. How big will it get? The Times, 8 billion people. The problems with trying to control the global population. The Conversation, India faces deepening demographic divide as it prepares to overtake China as the world's most populous country. Ukraine war, Russia deliberately destroyed Kherson infrastructure, Zelensky. BBC, Ukraine's President Zelensky visits liberated Kherson, BBC News. BBC News, Russia-Ukraine war live news. Kherson victory marks, beginning of the end, of war, Ukraine president says. The Guardian, Ukraine war, Zelensky tells soldiers we are moving forward, we are ready for peace. Channel 4 News, after a long hibernation under Russian control, Kherson nervously embraces a new dawn. G20 Summit 2022 live, host country Indonesia says world must not fall into another Cold War. The Guardian, PM Modi in Bali for G20 meet, talks with world leaders on key issues on agenda, NDTV 24/7 live TV. NDTV, Vladimir Putin to dominate G20 Bali summit from afar. Financial Times, the Irish Times view on the G20. The Irish Times, why is the G20 summit important? This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.